The Zephrian War Council had studied the human settlement for weeks. Through their advanced surveillance drones, they had cataloged every structure, every weapon emplacement, every defensive position. The small research outpost on Kepler 442c appeared vulnerable only 12 humans, minimal automated defenses, and what appeared to be some sort of domesticated creature that spent most of its time sleeping in the sun. Commander Vexter clicked his mandibles in satisfaction as he reviewed the intelligence report one final time. The humans had been expanding too aggressively into Zephrian territory, establishing these remote research stations without proper authorization from the Galactic Council. It was time to send a message. The creature poses no threat, reported his intelligence officer, Kresak. Our xenobiologist classified as a simple companion animal. Large, yes, but clearly domesticated. It shows no aggressive behavior patterns. Vexter studied the holographic display showing the sleeping form of what the humans apparently called Rex. The creature was indeed massive, easily 2 meters at the shoulder, with thick gray hide and impressive tusks. But it spent most of its time lying near the human's main habitat dome, occasionally accepting food scraps or allowing the smaller humans to climb on its back. Pathetic, Vexter muttered. The humans have grown soft, keeping useless pets while they encroach on our space. The raid was scheduled for the humans' night cycle, when their biological limitations would be at their worst. 40 elite Zephrian warriors would drop from orbit in stealth pods, overwhelm the settlement's defenses, and eliminate all witnesses. Clean, efficient, untraceable. As the first pod touched down in the pre-dawn darkness, Specialist Quindal activated his thermal imaging scanner. The 12 humans were exactly where intelligence predicted, sleeping in their individual quarters within the habitat dome. The pet creature was lying outside, apparently unconscious. Target the power grid first, Vexter commanded through the comm channel. Then eliminate the humans before they can send a distress signal. The Zephrians moved with practiced precision. Their energy weapons disabled the settlement's main generator in seconds, plunging the human structures into darkness. Emergency. Lighting flickered on as the backup power systems engaged, but it was too late. The raiders were already surrounding the habitat dome. That's when Rex opened his eyes. Dr. Sarah Chun had found Rex 3 years ago, during her first xenobiology survey on Kepler 442c. The creature had been injured, apparently abandoned by its pack. What she hadn't known, what none of the humans knew, was that Rex wasn't native to this world. He was a Terran Arctidus, a member of Earth's most formidable predator species, genetically enhanced and trained by Earth's special forces as a living weapon before being reported killed in action during a classified mission. Rex had been enjoying his retirement. The humans treated him well, gave him food without requiring him to hunt, and never asked him to kill anything. For 3 peaceful years, he had almost forgotten what he really was. The energy discharge that killed the power grid sent familiar vibrations through the ground. Rex's enhanced nervous system, designed to detect threats across multiple spectrums, immediately categorized the signatures: military-grade weapons, coordinated movement patterns, hostile intent directed at his pack. His pack. These small, fragile humans who had cared for him, who trusted him to protect them. The Arctidus rose to his full height, 3 meters of genetically optimized muscle, bone, and fury. His modified vocal cords produced a sound that had once frozen enemy soldiers in terror across a dozen worlds. The subsonic roar carried for kilometers, a declaration of war that spoke to something primal in every living thing that heard it. Quindal's thermal scanner exploded as Rex's bioelectric field overloaded the sensitive equipment. The Zephrian warrior had just enough time to scream a warning before 2 tons of Earth's apex predator moved with impossible speed and silence. Rex's combat protocols activated automatically. Enhanced reflexes, tactical awareness, threat assessment, all the modifications that Earth's military scientists had perfected over decades of warfare. The Zephrians' energy weapons were powerful, but they were designed to fight other Zephrians or similar species. They had never faced something that could absorb their energy discharges and convert them into enhanced metabolic function. Commander Vexter lost contact with his forward units within minutes. His comm channels filled with screams, roars, and the unmistakable sounds of his warriors being systematically hunted and eliminated. He ordered a retreat, but Rex had already identified the command structure through pheromone analysis and communication patterns. The Arctidus found Vexter trying to reach his extraction pod. The commander's final transmission to his fleet was a single terrified word: abort. When dawn broke over the settlement, Dr. Chun emerged from the habitat dome to find Rex sitting calmly beside the main entrance, apparently waiting for breakfast. Scattered around the perimeter were 40 sets of Zephrian combat armor, each one empty except for what appeared to be some kind of organic residue. "Good boy, Rex," she said, scratching behind his ears as she always did. "Did you have a good night?" Rex rumbled contentedly and closed his eyes, ready for another nap in the morning sun. The humans never needed to know what their pet really was. Some secrets were worth keeping. 3 weeks later, when the Zephrian fleet arrived to investigate their missing raid team, they found only an abandoned research station and a single message carved into the main habitat dome in perfect Zephrian script. Earth remembers. Earth protects. Earth's children are never alone. The fleet departed immediately and recommended that Kepler 442c be classified as a restricted system. In their official report, they noted the presence of an unknown apex predator species and suggested that human settlements in the sector be left strictly alone. Rex approved of this decision. He was getting too old for this kind of excitement anyway.